welcome to High School Playbook. Lauren Walsh and John Johnson here to bring you all the fun from this Friday night, John.
Yeah, if you notice, we're wearing blue together today. We're matching. It was a great week of high school football. Week 3, can you believe it? We're already here.
I know, right? And week 3, this is the time where we start to get a feel for exactly who these teams are and how consistent they can be. So that brings us to a high-stakes non-conference finale between Page and Mount Tabor. Yes, our game of the week at Tabor. And check out the creativity coming up from our photographer, Teresh. We love to see it. That's Tabor's intro. Now here comes the creativity on offense. Tabor QB Samaj Smith hits Jamarian Peterkin in stride. He bobbles the catch, but holds on for a first down. Page could not stop this drive. A few plays later, Tabor's Giovanni Caesar dodges the Pirates and leaps into the end zone. 2-point conversion is no good. It's 6-0 Tabor. Spartans are in control, but Page responds. Nick Williamson launches a beaut of a pass and finds a Monty Pegues for the score. What an answer. Page goes up 7-6. Time winding down before half for the Spartans. Smith puts it where only Shamarius Peterkin can catch it. Tabor goes up 12-7 at the half.
They're
now
pumped
after
up.
the break, these two are back at it. Smith to Peterkin once again. He spins his way into the end zone, and the Spartans stay perfect with a 29-14 win over Page.
Dogfight. Very good football team we faced tonight. Well coached. They threw some wrinkles at us. We was able to adjust. Hats off to Page. We had to challenge our offensive line to get tough out there, and we was able to come out and wear them down in the second half.
So the Spartans are 3-0, opening conference play against West Forsyth next week.
All right, out in Greensboro, final non-conference game for Dudley Friday night. The Panthers playing host to Hillside. And what would be an interesting ending to this game? From Durham to Dudley, we open up with 3 living members of the 1951 Dudley State Championship team. Doesn't get any better than that, but the present-day Panthers are trying to stop the Hornets. For Hillside, Wilson Carbo passes a pass to Deuce Harris, and the deuce is loose. Breaking tackles, and he's off 45 yards for the score. It's 15-8 Hillside, but then things go south for both teams. There were multiple fights in and around the stadium, so the game was suspended at halftime with a score of 15-8 Hillside. Now, our partners in Raleigh, WRAL reports, according to school officials, Hillside will receive a win for the game, Lauren.
We'll keep you updated on that. Now, the Southern Storm come out to play on a Friday night. Southern's defensive end, Demarion Thomas, is a beast, sacking Western's quarterback near the end zone. The ball is spotted at the 1-yard line. So Western is back to punt. Connor Fields is back deep, and he knows what to do here. Fields is running with the rest of the field, 35 yards to the house. Storm leads 7-0. And Fields had himself a field day Friday. Jamais Ferrer goes up top to Fields. What a throw, 78 yards to the house. Southern leads 14-0. More from that Storm offense. Ferrer, 6-yard slant to Brian Graham for the score. And it's a shutout win for Southern, 24-0 over Western.
Over in Forsyth County, Lexington visiting North Forsyth, the Vikings. Now North leads 7-0, so Lexington is looking for an answer. Yellow Jacks QB Ty Xavion Williams heaves it 30 yards, and Rozelle Ewart makes the great gap for the big first down. But Lexington comes up empty on the drive, and North has to punt. North Forsyth, Joseph Gray gets a hand there, and he's going to tip the punt. Dominic Mounts recovers, so it's Vikings ball. Then quarterback Victor Wingate is leading them down the field, and he's putting Lexington defenders all inside the blender, spinning them out, breaking tackles left and right as he moves to 6. And just before halftime, Wingate on the roll finds Quincy Jackson for the score. North Forsyth takes care of Lexington, 35-13, the final there.
And there's no question the Reagan Raiders will be battle-tested come conference play. A week after visiting Grimsley, the Raiders are back home Friday night hosting Charlotte powerhouse Myers Park. And look who's in attendance Friday night. Wake Forest head coach Dave Clausen watching along the sideline, looking for some local talent. Closing moments of the first half, Raiders on the move. Makai Purvis dumps the ball off to Kinston Crater. He works it inside the Myers Park 20. 4 plays later, it sets up Purvis scrambling toward the end zone. He loses the football. Myers Park is right there to recover, and that closes out the half with Reagan trailing 14-0. Third quarter, Raiders defense tries to set the tone here and tries to spark a comeback. Jeremiah Bailey levels Wendell Thompson, and things get a little chippy with some pushing and shoving. There's the hit stick. But in the end, Reagan comes from behind for a 17-14 victory.
Just up the road, look at that, coming through the green smoke, West Forsyth hosting Weddington. First quarter, Titans making plays. Burt Rice going up top to Keon Bailey, who comes down with a terrific grab. Flex on them, young man. Later in the drive, out of the Wildcat, Caleb David calls his own number. You can give him 6, and we're all tied up at 7. Ensuing Weddington drive, David can do more than rush for touchdowns. It's the INT. David on the move before he's finally brought down. But the Titans couldn't convert the turnover to points. Coach Snow on the sideline barking out at his defense because Weddington on the march. That's where Nick Diamond finds Diamonds into the end zone as West Forsyth falls to 0-3 on the year, Lauren, falling 49-32.
Well, now let's take a trip to West Stokes. Nice kickoff to start the game. First quarter in the Wildcat position, but no, not the Wildcats. That is the Cardinals in for a touchdown. Colby Johnson calls his own number. More from East Surrey. Brett Clayton takes the handoff. He's around the corner. Huge run inside the 10 before he's finally brought down. And that'll set up later in the drive. Clayton's getting to the finish line now. Short score for 6. The Cards are rolling in this one. East Surrey's offense is led by none other than Folger Boaz, getting in on the act, connecting with Stephen Brantley, and the Cards are pouring it on. They were not done there. There is Kyle Zinn intercepting West Stokes quarterback Mason Kane. Great heads-up play there from Zinn, and the Cardinals roll on to victory 42-7 over the Wildcats. Plenty more to get to tonight on High School Playbook. We have lots to get to. We'll go down to Davidson County for more Week 3 action, including Davie at North Davidson.
Plus, we'll meet another MVP behind the team, this time checking in with Parkland's Mustang.